Last week, it was the Late AF show. This week is now the NAANcast. Yes, you know, it's no longer the Black Boy Content Club. That is an old thing. We're into a new era. But I am one of your three hosts, your resident supervillain, Mr. Jay Washington. The fellas are with me. I'll let them introduce themselves.
What's going on, man? It's your boy, Chris Please, the Dark Attack. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited that we've embraced. We heard the people. They have spoken. And from here on out and forever, hopefully, the NAANcast is happening. You know what I mean? We call this meeting to order. Until
we get, so we call every episode is like we call this meeting to order?
Yeah, man. You know what I mean?
Until we get a letter from the NAACP to say, hey, brothers, my brothers, what are you doing?
They probably still type on like typewriters and stuff like that.
Lord have mercy. Along with the Dark Attack, who else in the building?
It is I, Comedy Central's skinny head.
Yeah, that's it. We try not to say bad words for the first 5 minutes so that we can get
this is going to be a test. Because I'm looking at the timer right now. It's only been a minute.
It really has. And I'm like itching already.
It's a minute in.
That's why I'm not saying nothing.
You're just going to be quiet.
We try to do this the polite way. Thank you to everybody who's been rocking with us, man. Everybody who watches the episodes now. I hear a lot of people in the comments go, why did y'all re-upload it? No, we don't re-upload it. What happens is we take down the live version. You're watching the live on the stream.
Yeah.
We take the live down and we put it up in the regular stream so we get your numbers boosted up. If you understand the algorithm, the game, how that goes, it works that way. Thank you for everybody been checking out us, checking out the Girls Want to Know with Fatima and Alicia, checking out the Before the Bell. And I think we got some more stuff on the horizon.
What's good, Matthew, James, MTK2, Fitness?
Shouts out everybody that's in the chat watching with us live. If you're listening to us on the replay, man, we appreciate you. As far as the audio version of this goes, we're working on doing that. That is going to be a process. The problem is we've got to get the old RSS feed, or if we're not, we start a brand new one. So I'm keeping y'all updated on all that, man. Also, I'd like to say for the record, it is officially, is it summer now? Now, it's not officially as the calendar.
Let's call it, bro.
Let's call it because Memorial Day has happened.
Yeah.
I say all that to say, I hate this weather because it's got if you got allergies and sinuses, the way this weather's been changing, it's got everybody around here crazy. Look, Papp, you feel like you got something to say, but you can't say it just yet.
How much time has gone by?
Papp is waiting. Papp stuck from talking for another 2 minutes and 30 seconds, according to the broadcast.
I can't say something.
What?
Today in this podcast, I will be smoking on owl pellets from Maxwell Farms. The best part of waking up is Maxwell's in your blood. So if y'all want me to shout y'all out on this podcast, send me something.
Shouts out to Maxwell Farms, man. Me and Papp did a show Thursday in Ontario with our homie Chris Riggins.
Is that okay? So according to y'all, because what I always hear about weed shows is like it sounds in theory like it would be great because people got the giggles. But in reality, people just get too high to remember to laugh.
Yeah, they don't know what they're talking. Weed comedy shows, I remember did you do Cannabis Cafe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah, I did it. That's how y'all got on. They wasn't letting black people up in there, so I got on that show.
But I think the thing is like, you got to go up early before everybody is super high. Because the thing is like, if you can get their attention, at least you good.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just it's crazy doing those shows, man. It's indica. Shouts out to our producer says indica smoker shows suck. Yeah, because they all just dying and get ready to go to sleep. Sativa smokers have a good show because they're up. Yeah. Sativa keeps you up and it keeps you going.
Good point.
Hey, man, I love weed shows because they give you weed. Shouts out to the Cannabis Capital. They gave me a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna shout them out throughout the week because I got a lot of product from them. But sometimes it ain't about the show, man. Especially when they pay you beforehand.
I know that's right.
It's about you, Denzel Washington. I'm leaving with something.
I'm leaving
with something.
So what's your week? What was the week like, man? We've been, we try to be back on the regular schedule as best as we can.
We are. And before we really get into it, super chats are open. So if you really want to ask a question or give a shout out or just show some love, super chats are activated. It helps everybody involved in what we're trying to do here. So let's get it cracking. My week was good. I had an interesting show. I had Bobby Altoff and Funny Marco at the Wiltern.
How was that?
It was good. It was a good show. Shout out to Funny Marco. Shout out to Bobby. But it was a live podcast. It wasn't stand-up. What you laughing at? Not to say that Marco's stand-up isn't good. But
let me ask, so do people know what they're going to see?
Okay, honestly, no. I feel like we've done 4 shows now, two in Texas, and then 1 in LA, 1 in Vegas. I feel like we even need to pump up the promo on kind of what people are there to see, because they yonder everybody's phone. So there's not a whole lot of footage on what the show actually is. But I mean, look, it's if you've seen them podcast together, you kind of get an idea. However, most of it is Marco trying to make Bobby as uncomfortable as possible. So like at one point, everybody's always talking about how awkward Bobby's dancing is, right? So he brought out Omarion to teach her how to dance. You know what I'm saying? And
so he brings out somebody every
so
city?
Far he has. Yeah. So it'd be little games like that. Bobby's single now, so he had a whole bunch of dudes from the audience spit game and try to rizz her up to see what she would be into, that kind of thing. So like it's a good time. It's a good time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right, we passed 6 minutes. All right, Papp, you can do what you do.
All right, yeah. Go ahead and do your thing, man.
hey, my nigga, you is great at your job of being politically correct.
What you mean?
The way you just spun that.
What you mean? I'm being honest. It was a good show.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, again, I think it's just like you got to know what you, because some people now they see like Funny Marco, Bobby also. I don't think most people think it's a podcast. I think they think like, yo, maybe a stand up or some other type of show. I think unless it's, when a live podcast is a live podcast, because they're telling you that. You're not hearing that when you hearing the advertisements for that show. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what do them niggas do besides interview people?
Right. Well, that's just it. Like, I think originally when we were going to go on tour with just Marco, that was what it was going to be. He was going to interview somebody in every city. But now that's the two of them, they got to play off their dynamic, which is she's awkward. He's awkward on purpose for interviews.
Let me ask this question then.
Yeah.
How does it take away from the authenticity of it? Because now that they're doing multiple shows together.
I would have said yes when trying to plan it out.
Yeah.
But I'm here to tell you, that's who she is. Like who you see on camera, 100% who she is. It's not no put on. It's not no like I'm trying to do a between two ferns situation thing. You know what I mean? I would say Marco's personality in interviews is more of a put on than anything. Not her. You know what I mean? So it's like it lends itself to a lot of comedy when someone, you know what I mean, is really.
I need Papp to stop staring at me like that. Papp, go ahead and say what you got to say, bro.
Oh, I ain't got, man. I've seen Save the Last Dance, man. It's nice. Y'all doing the live version of this.
That's hilarious.
That's all this is, man.
Her video, her dancing went viral when she was promoting the LA show.
Hey, man, white women have been able to reach success in many ways that are baffling to most. So
surely.
So like I said, man, congratulations on being able to spin that. Also, it just seemed like this is the same thing that Puff Daddy got in trouble for.
Wait, what?
Y'all
You gonna have to explain this analogy.
I'm about to say, especially since I'm involved.
From what I heard, the whole live show is a black man bringing this white woman on and then having her be around hood shit, nigga shit, and then kind of auction her off to a bunch of niggas like, hey, who?
You have mischaracterized and misinterpreted what I said.
Y'all let me know if that's what y'all heard as well, because that's what I had heard.
Okay. First of all, can we Google what ethnicity Bobby is? I know what she looks like. The reason I ask is because her whole entourage was like Latin people and black folk. Her whole entire and all the Latin people that came through, she said those are my cousins.
She's whiter than white.
And aunt.
She's icy white.
I know what she looks like, bro.
No,
like Kiki Anderson, who's a part of our team,
no,
icy
nigga,
white.
we're looking at
Latin
the thing.
too.
She's from Southern.
She is white.
She's white.
I guess she's from Southern California. I'm talking about her ethnicity. People don't know, bro. See what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about this girl, man. All I know is this. All her family members that she said was her family were all Latin folk. And her whole crew was black women backstage. You know what I mean? And they turned up way more than Marco's people.
So
backstage.
she like Cameron Diaz?
That's what I'm saying. It could be like that. You know what I mean? What we tripping?
Okay.
It's hard to tell.
So now
I know she grew up in Orange County. I know that.
She's half Mexican.
What? Where you see that at?
I Googled her ethnicity.
See? I ain't crazy, y'all. Shit.
Now let's talk to her Mexican side and ask them if that was consensual or not.
She cool, man.
So that would explain.
I bet she is. I mean,
like I didn't say she wasn't. Like
ladies
I said,
with big titties usually is very fun to be around.
Yo,
I didn't even see what producer wrote. I don't want to see what he wrote. Nope.
I ain't even finna say that out loud. That is hilarious.
Nope. You know, one day hopefully we'll get Bobby and Marco up in here.
I mean, that'll be rousing.
Your dry ass next to they dry ass. Be hilarious, bro.
Nah, I mean, but Jesus Christ, that got me thrown off so bad right now. What he wrote, I'm
nope.
He on his phone and his computer at the same time.
He sure is doing a lot.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, we passed. Okay.
So anyway, that was my week.
My week. Oh, I just wrapped up becoming a scientist. A nigga know how to make microchips now. Shouts out to USC. Shouts out to Dr. Shiva and Jalil. Yeah.
Congrats on that, bro.
Yeah. And then I had some more shit happen.
You was telling me about this. Okay, wait. What the hell? Who's been putting you near laboratories to do like scientific work?
Hey man, your boy getting to a lot of mischief. I love side quests.
Yeah, so. I know this, but who saw you? And as I watch you pack this blunt, was like, that's the one we need in the lab.
This is the dude we need to
do research.
They liked how I answered the questions. They was asking me like, why was I interested in this microchip program? I told them my PlayStation 4 stopped playing 2K.
Hilarious.
Oh my God.
And now I really need to know how to fix this shit.
Did you see the message? Look at the message I sent you.
Oh Lord.
What he said.
Okay.
If you ain't seen it, I sent it to you, Pat.
No, you don't need to send nothing.
But yeah, that's dope, bro. Yeah, so do you get a certificate? Are you qualified to like work on them and fix them?
Yeah. I'm about to be in these motherfucking $1 billion labs like Peter Parker.
Oh, you Instagrammed me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
It's about to be wild.
Oh my God.
It's about to be wild. So shouts out to that. But I don't really like being in them labs like that. So y'all keep running my numbers up on Comedy Central and telling people Mo Papp. Yeah. Because I'd much rather be getting drunk at comedy clubs than being in these
out
labs.
Of the lab, y'all.
Yeah, this shit it's fun, but it's stressful. Like nigga be having to work tweezers and my fingers ain't good like that.
Hey man, look, it's always good to have that backup though. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not saying it's gonna go bad.
Nah,
like,
nigga Tom Brady, nigga. Ain't no backup.
That's right.
I'm about to be great at this shit.
I love it,
man. Love to hear it.
How's your week, Jay?
It's been chaotic in the best ways possible though. Shouts out to the homie Chris Riggins. We were there at the Ontario Improv.
Ooh, yeah.
That was my first time at the Ontario Improv.
Of course it was.
Yeah, it was never been there before. Joint was nice. Bunch of other shows, got the nice little hey, you're 2 months behind on your rent notice. I was like, welcome to the world of an actor. So
that's nice they gave you a notice.
Right.
Yeah. The notice came in the form of a text message. And,
that's even damn, they put paperwork on it?
No, my building manager, she texted.
They care about you, though. They really want to see you win.
Yeah, when that paper on your door, nigga, it's a
problem. You got 30 days.
30 days.
Make this happen or be the F out.
Yeah, that's when you be like, why did you text me?
With this blatant last note on my door. So now I think that's really been the biggest stressor right now, just trying to balance that out because it is difficult. People be like, well, try to find a regular gig, et cetera, et cetera. And it's like, the things I've looked for, even with my qualifications, if you put it down, like minus being a bouncer in a nightclub, most of these nightclubs are already sold up with their places. So that was really that. But other than that, man, like I said, I'm just trying to keep moving forward and pressing forward and not go fucking crazy and blow my brains out. I tell everybody that, because here's why. You both started looking crazy. And it's just, again, June is also Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. I've always been a big advocate and a big proponent of that. A lot of times we have things that become so overwhelming where it seems like we're just sinking and sinking and sinking, and we can't get out of those situations. And again, I talk about how losing that cruise gig that I was supposed to did in the next 2 weeks, that was $7K. I'm out of it. So I was out of that. So that really hurts. So you're trying to figure out how to balance that and everything else, and then everything is piling up. So the stressors is like, yo, you could take that easy way out, but sometimes you have to remember, hey, I got to push forward on other things. So that's where I'm coming from with that. But other than that, like I said, man, just watching everything been going on in the news, the shit that we're gonna talk about, everything been crazy, man. Let's get.
Wait, so Men's Mental Health Month is the same as Gay Pride Month?
Yo, they've been saying, look, bro, they say that don't do this.
What?
Don't.
I'm just saying,
this.
you need some money. You go down the street, man. I feel like we said you could clean up. You can make a lot of money.
I mean, look,
put them tights back on.
We in West Hollywood, baby.
Put the tights back on.
Oh, the joggers from the race?
Yeah. Let come on. $50 a body slam.
$50 a body
This
slam.
man is a genius. He done figured out a way to make your two passions, money and wrestling, come together in such a way,
Lord have mercy,
that's easy. Bruh, we shouldn't even be here right now. You should be on Santa Monica Boulevard.
That's why he said.
In a singlet, you know what I mean? Like
SLAMMY JAY.
SLAMMY JAY? Oh, SLAMMY JAY. But SLAMMY JAY is amazing. We got this is perfect. Next Pride, we gonna set up a wrestling ring and right there on Santa Monica Boulevard, like a little teeny one, and it's just like, let me body slam you for $5, $10. What, you with it? Tiff?
I bet you your ring gonna be paid.
Yeah, I bet you within an hour.
I'll figure it out on that.
Yes, what?
You niggas is wild.
You haven't said yes or no.
Yeah,
I need you to. You don't want to do it?
He like, I am too much.
Yeah. Come on now.
Look, let's just talk about these news stories.
All right, you got it.
Oh, before we start, I forgot one other thing that happened. I got put on the Marquee at the Laugh Factory.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God, they think I'm marketable. I like this. I like how that made me feel.
Yo, it's always, when you know what, it gets to a point, it's like, I think I posted this like the last time I was on the improvs. It's one of those things that it never gets old, because it's like, it's a reminder of what you're doing. The work you put in and shit like that. So you see yourself on the marquee of the Laugh Factory on Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah.
People driving past. So like for that whole day, even though you just saw it that night, everything that whole day, people were seeing Papp Johnson's name pop up if they see it. So it's like those things are very much a boost of what you're doing and like an acknowledgement. Now, granted, there's been some people because of the shows they're on, they put on there and you're like, how the fuck? But aside that, when you know what you're doing, and you're like, yo, the work that you putting in on shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at you next to Ruby Tuesdays. That's hilarious. But man, like I said, it's been for everybody listening again. If you're watching live, shouts out to everybody in the chat. Super chats are open if you want to get through. We appreciate the love and support. If you're listening, you can go ahead and put the super thanks in. If you're listening afterwards, the former president is a convicted felon. This man was found guilty on all 34 counts. Now, of course, everybody's been going back and forth. Oh, it was a sham trial.
Well, contextually, which trial is this? What would
this is the one, the hush money trial.
Okay, because people are forgetting.
He has a whole other trial.
2 or 3 more trials to come.
Yeah,
3, right?
So this was the hush money trial, paying off Stormy Daniels, and so you get people going, well, man, you can't pay off your side bitch, then what? Blah blah blah. It's not the problem that he paid off his side chick. The people have to understand there are campaign finance laws, and you cannot violate. You cannot pay off anybody from campaign money. You can't do that. So everybody's like, oh, they just tried to slam him. Like, no, if he'd have paid out of his own pocket, that's a whole different ball game. He paid out of campaign money because he knew if the story broke, it would potentially mess up his campaign at the time. So the jury, which again, I don't know why people keep it like, oh, this was an all Democratic jury. That doesn't happen. I don't think people understand how jury selections go.
Right.
You have to be impartial and unbiased all the way through. And so also they had to figure out when the jury deliberation goes through, they have to say, is it beyond a shadow of a doubt he's guilty of violating campaign finance law? Yes. Is he guilty of violating it to cover up a potential crime? Yeah. Is that a crime? Yes. Once the jury is unanimous on those first two, then they can go to the third thing, which was like, even, still it was broken up, but he was found guilty on all 34.
Yeah.
So like I said, I bring all this up because there's been so many different outlets, especially right-wing media or libertarians, whatever you want to call yourselves, going, oh, this is just a sham and he didn't do anything wrong. Yes, he did. What he did was a white-collar crime. I think people yes, it's a criminal case.
Keyword and
it is white, but it is a white collar crime.
Yeah.
What he did. And so everybody's like, well, he probably won't. But he is now still a convicted felon, which is wild because he cannot vote in New York. And he may not be able to vote he can't even vote for himself.
That's right.
So
wait, is it New York or is it Florida?
I think Florida's probably going to figure out how to let him vote. Because everybody's like, New York, for sure, he can't vote. Because, Florida, he might be able to. But New York, he for sure can't vote.
Yeah.
Also, because he is now a convicted felon, he can't go to properties he has in like 20 countries.
That's hilarious.
Because they won't let him in.
This fool can't work at McDonald's based on this result. But he running for president.
That's the one thing everybody's been saying. So convicted felons can't vote, right?
Yeah.
But a convicted felon can run for president.
Sure.
Which is wild. And then you have some idiots. Academics is the stupidest motherfucker on God's green earth.
Ooh.
First of all, I need this bitch ass nigga to never talk. I hate DJ Academics. First of all, don't your hoe ass got a case you pending with? He said, man, him getting found guilty on 34 counts made me want to vote for him even more. Because he was everybody's like, because he's paying his side bitch off. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with paying off your side chick. But there are laws as to where you can do it from. And you cannot do it when you raising money to campaign.
Sound like hating to me.
Wait, first of all, Bobby Woodchuck, if I had 3 Stormy Daniels out there, they'd be guests on the podcast. There wouldn't be no secret which adult film performers I was messing with. I done already hit up Tokyo. There's one in specific that I'm trying to get at. So, hey, holla back at me.
Yeah, Tokyo at least she said she's coming back on. They coming back on soon.
Absolutely. And then, and Bad News Buck. I'm not taking notes, man. I've been thoroughly up to date on how these laws work.
Yeah, I think people, and that's the problem. Like everybody now outside of these media sources think no one wants to do real research and understanding. They'll just pick whatever echo chamber they're in. And I say that on whatever side of a political spectrum you fall on, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter remains, nobody, I don't give a fuck if you're running for president, governor, alderman, congressman, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot pay off anybody with your campaign finance. You only get your campaign money after your campaign is done.
But that's what was happening with Vince McMahon, right? Like his whole investigation was his initial investigation was whether or not he had paid off his girl with WWE funds,
money, right?
He said he maintained that he hadn't. It was all
shouts out to
personal.
Bad News Buck with a super chat. That's hilarious. Next Pride Month wrestling match, Jay versus Academics.
Yeah.
Academics would be in jail by then.
$2 well spent.
$2 well spent. But yeah, Vince McMahon's difference is he didn't pay. They said he did it out of his own pocket, not from the WWE's money.
Right.
Because if he did it from the WWE payroll, that's when it's a problem.
Facts.
That's when it's a problem. You have to understand how and producer Yo just said it best, and I think everybody needs to understand this. No one is above the law. And here's why this needs to be also said. Because motherfuckers are sitting here going so hard for this nigga. He's 34 counts of a 34 count guilty felon, right? Can't lie, J low-key look like Earth 2 Academics from Bobby. That's hilarious. That's sad. Thank you for the super chat, though.
Jackademics.
Shut the fuck up. What was that? I forgot what the fuck.
All right, well, Papp, I mean, you say it sound like hating, like what I mean, expound.
Yeah. I don't fuck with Trump like that at all, but I do. It's just weird, man. Like, if you give me money, nigga, that's my money.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get to tell me how I spend it.
But yes, you do.
And the whole reason to be getting hella money is to take care of your bitches.
But I thought, it's supposed to be to fund his campaign.
No, nigga, Mike, I won. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
The money I spent on the campaign was good enough.
Was ever left over.
Yeah, part of the campaign was taking my bitch on a trip.
So if I start a GoFundMe to help my surgery and I'm able to cut $2,000-$3,000 off for that surgery cost,
like you said,
I just get to hold that.
The payment was during the campaign, not after.
Nigga, it don't. Nigga, we gotta look good. Nigga.
Nigga, stop.
I kind of see your point, because it was like, I need you to shut the fuck up so that you don't mess up what I got going on right now.
My whole campaign was like, hey, nigga, we look better than these motherfuckers. Like, you gotta have the brand new Birkin.
You stupid as
I'm out here roasting niggas. Look at his bitch. That was one of his campaign
it certainly was.
tactics. Like, so yes, I gotta spend the money on my bitch. Like, what is we talking about?
We know this for a fact. Papp Johnson will never be running for political office, nigga. Ever.
Nigga, okay. I got a lady, nigga. I've been with my lady a long time, nigga. My whole her dream is for me to be a provider, nigga.
That's right.
So literally, if y'all give me money, I'm spending it on my girl, man.
100%.
Keeping her in Birkins.
Yeah.
Go get that waist snatch.
That's right.
Yeah.
What
you talking about? I got his merch definitely brought in more money than the campaign.
Which is another thing I was about to say. They say after the guilty verdict, because he raises, again, this is how stupid motherfuckers are. He's raised as he said, this is what he said, like $35 million he's raised post, because niggas want to pay his legal fees.
Yeah.
It's not even his why are y'all paying another person's legal fees? And these be the same people these are those people in those small towns in these red states and these cities that are complaining they broke, they ain't got shit, but you giving this nigga money?
I mean, that's what happens. I mean, he's a cult of personality. He's like, everything he does, he turns into a grift. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's like, he raised more money than almost ever right after the guilty verdict.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
You know what I mean? All of a sudden, his kids was tweeting, my dad needs your help more than ever now, blah, 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 blah. And then all these, again, GoFundMes and stuff like that. It's what he's doing. People stupid enough to pay it, they gonna be
that's what I'm saying. Like, you gave me the money. Now don't be mad how I spend it. Like, that shit wild. But somebody said Stormy Daniels, while your wife is around, does not help your campaign. It actually do, because then your wife don't get, like, think about it. Melania is not trying to fuck Trump.
Nah.
The side bitch is there, to keep his head cool. Like, I just go shopping. I show up, nigga, tell me where we need to be at.
Shout out to producer, saying, Lil Jeffro don't need diapers this month because Trump needs our money.
Yeah.
That's literally how they're treating it.
It's an old Gerard joke. It's like, once you get to a certain level of income, you've sort of earned a mistress, no? Because it's a side bitch until you in a certain tax bracket.
Yeah.
Then it's a mistress.
It's a mistress.
I think we're finding out why Burns is newly single.
You stupid.
After my second Netflix festival, I think I deserve a
side bitch.
No? Okay.
Well, you know what? I can't do this anymore.
Y'all, no comment. Oh my God.
Oh, super chat him.
Super chat him, because if he ain't got a comment, you super chat, he gonna respond to them. So that's what's going on with that, man. Again, his sentencing is set for like July 15th.
July 15th? He getting sentenced?
I'm trying to help you out, nigga. Stay focused.
I'm staying focused. I'm with you right now. What's up?
Papp ain't shit. His sentencing is scheduled for like July. It's between the 11th and the 15th.
Yeah.
But whatever it is 2 weeks before the Republican National Convention.
Oh, yeah. He's going to go ham.
Which he is set to be nominated. So you got that going on. The NBA Finals. Let's switch gears. The NBA Finals.
Hold on. Wait. We done transitioned way too fast. okay.
He's like about the mistress shit.
No. Where's the Republic National Convention at?
Wisconsin.
Why did you know that so fast, producer?
He's like,
He's
like, I got the email.
right. I got the invite. I got it on unread in my inbox.
So it's July 11th. Thank you from Oversimplified Productions. July 11th.
July 11th in where? Wisconsin?
In Wisconsin. That's his sentencing is July 11th. And so the convention is 2 weeks after that.
Can we go there and like them brilliant niggas on January 6th and sell MAGA merch?
Man, that's 2 weeks. That's Comic-Con weekend. I'll be in San Diego.
Oh, bro. See,
I thought you had rent to pay.
Yeah, dog, you gonna go to Comic-Con.
First of all, y'all like I'm paying to go to Comic-Con.
Oh,
Is they paying you $7,000?
You know what I'm saying?
These MAGA niggas is spending.
Yeah, I was say they out here tricking off.
Yeah.
They
it's 4 days. It's 4 days before the RNC, not 2 weeks. Sorry.
We done talked about how much money Trump raised. If we out there with the fly bootleg MAGA merch, come on, bro.
With Tiffany Stratton on it.
I'm not saying maybe. Actually, you know what I mean?
Maybe you'll be able to get a mistress.
That's what I'm saying. And then it could go the opposite. Rather than you body slamming people, you be like body slam a black man. I bet you that they'd be fucking lining up down the block. No? Is they one chance to take a picture with their foot on a black man, like posing like Shawn Michaels and shit? They would do it. What?
Nigga.
All right, bro. I guess I'm tripping. Papp, you don't see the vision?
I mean, I feel like it would be a worthy cause because the amount of white people that you would hurt from them blowing their backs out trying to lift you.
That too, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Come on, SLAMMY Jay. Oh, bro.
I got nothing. I got nothing. Body slam a black man burns is wild. Yeah.
You know what it is? You paying into what they do, you know, what they deep dark desires is, you know what I mean? Which is to try to dominate us all the time. So let's get paid for it, man. Just for a week.
He don't want to get this rent paid.
He don't know. He did. All right, bro.
No, here's the thing. I want to get my rent paid, but I also want to keep my integrity.
I get you.
Okay, nigga, being homeless. Let's see how long you keep your integrity there.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Now, anyway, speaking of sweaty black men's getting up on each other, not Pride Week, NBA Finals.
That was the segue?
Yeah, dog.
That was the segue? Okay.
I'm trying to help you out.
The finals are set. It's going to be the Boston Celtics versus the Dallas Mavericks.
That's right.
Dallas beat the dog piss out of Minnesota on, what was it, Game 5 this past Thursday. We were watching in the green room. They was whooping the dogs. Yeah. Like, Luka, they took Luka out at one point.
Yeah.
And he took his jersey like he was done.
Of course.
And then he was like, you know what? Nah, I'm going to go ahead and get back in. Him and Kyrie, I think they had like 36 apiece, something like that.
Sometimes you ain't done beating the dog shit out of somebody. Sometimes you know what I mean? Like, you know what? They need a little more of this work before I go.
Shouts out to JP runs this for the super chat says body slam Jay for $2 a person.
Yeah.
Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch?
You said 50.
Okay.
You don't even gotta get body slammed.
So what's your thoughts going into this? This is the first. They said this is the first year in probably over a decade and a half where none of the top stars, you know, minus Luka, none of the real top stars in the NBA were in like the playoffs and the finals.
What do you mean?
Minus like, because you don't have no LeBron, you don't have Steph, you don't have all these people.
All them
and
niggas
so
got
now,
beat.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying
Well, they
like,
were in the playoffs though.
Well, in the finals.
Well,
okay.
Steph wasn't.
No,
Steph wasn't in the playoffs.
Right. Well, I mean, they've been trying to make Luka the face of the NBA for several seasons now. So they done finally got him to a finals. Kyrie, they now recontextualizing this nigga's whole like persona. No more is he crazy, hard to work with, cancer, this, that, because can't be that if they try to make money off the nigga in the finals.
Well, he can't be that when, you know.
Yeah, and standing next to that white man.
can't be that when we have TikTok to give us updates on what's going on
consistently
on another part of the world.
Right, facts. So you know, so I think that's enough. And then you know, Tatum is your run of the mill, unproblematic light skin. Black dude. So they love that. He's Langston Kerman over there hooping on Boston.
yeah. Just Tatum about to get busy.
Yeah. You think so?
Yeah.
You think the Celtics gonna win?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I get it that Luka and Kyrie beat the Timberwolves, but now all of a sudden we act like the Timberwolves was a veteran team and like they was busting Anthony Edwards' ass, who a third year player.
But
and hold up, nigga. And Jaden McDaniels.
Right.
And some other nigga and Mike Conley Jr.
Yeah. What about Najee? He was balling. Najee Reed was balling.
I hear you, but them was the motherfuckers guarding Luka and Kyrie.
Right.
Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown is both like 6'8", 240.
Yeah.
And they actually are defenders.
Sure.
And bucket getters.
Okay.
So
you feel
Andrew Holiday.
Do you feel like their path though to the finals has been a little light as compared to
who's Boston?
The Celtics? Yeah.
I feel
kick the shit out of everybody.
So when you beat the dog shit out of everybody, they say you didn't fight nobody. But Floyd say, I just made him look like nobody.
Yeah, well, okay. Fair enough.
Because we was all on the Pacers' dick.
I was not. I knew they was gonna lose.
The NBA was.
Tyrese
Halliburton.
They was on his ass, bro. They was trying to make sure, because that would have been the biggest.
But they were young
thing.
and inexperienced too.
Yeah.
They scored a lot of points, never played no defense all season.
Yeah, but that's what we say.
Yeah.
Once they lose.
Right.
Once they get their ass beat, oh man, that was a young team. And,
Fair.
But somehow Luka and Kyrie, man, they beat the dog shit out. They beat the Timberwolves. It's like, all right, man. Anthony Edwards just an arrogant ass nigga. That's what
we love that about it, though.
But we knew Rudy Gobert and
Karl Anthony Towns.
Hey, man, Karl Anthony Towns gonna be down the street. Just watching him play.
Yo,
he gonna be on a float.
So the Celtics path was they beat the Heat, Cavaliers, and then the Pacers.
Yeah.
Mavericks path was they beat the Clippers, the Thunder, and then the Timberwolves.
Talking about the Clippers team who with three niggas that we know always fail, and one nigga who always get injured and did exactly that.
But they gave him a run though. They gave him a run.
So look, this is what I'm looking at. So the Clippers, so they won. Yeah, Clippers was 4-2. The series with the Thunder was 4-2.
Yeah.
Series with the Wolves was 4-1.
Right.
But look at Boston. Boston was 4-1 Heat, 4-1 Cavs, swept the shit out the Pacers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So,
and the teams that they've been playing have been injured too.
I hate that you can't use that excuse.
I'm not saying they're using that excuse. I'm just saying like what has been a more difficult path to. I feel like the Timberwolves, why am I tripping? The Mavs are a little more battle hardened than the Celtics are. That's what I'm saying. So it should be fun. It should be interesting. I mean, the Celtics are favored by I think +4 or 6 today for game 1, something like that. So
yeah, game 1 is Thursday.
Also, I'm a Lakers fan. I just can't support, the goddamn Celtics. I just can't do it.
Game 1 is Thursday.
When Bill Russell died, I wanted that fucking shamrock off of our fucking court. That's how deep it got for me. I couldn't believe they put that shit on the Lakers court. Like, that's our blood rivals. I don't give no damn if this nigga is a great or not. Fuck him. Fuck Bill Russell forever. You understand? Fuck him.
Nigga, you said that you really felt.
Nah.
You mean Bill Walton?
No, Bill Russell.
Bill Russell.
When Bill Russell died, they put a shamrock with his number on every NBA court. And I was like, that's appropriate for every team but the Lakers. Take that shit off of our court. They didn't put Kobe's shit on everybody's, you know what I mean? On everybody's home court. That's crazy.
Yeah, Celtics about to beat the dog shit.
I think the Celtics are winning this for sure.
We'll see. I think the first game gonna tell us everything we need to know.
Even still, again, Celtics path, nothing has gone longer than 5 games with them.
Yeah. Mavericks
have had to fight to get there. So I see this.
Nigga, you don't get credit for losing games. Like, that shit is wild.
Well, like, what do you mean?
Because they had longer series, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you should have just beat the shit out them like the Celtics did. Why do you say you got a harder path, nigga? You just weaker.
But also, man, I mean, look, Kyrie playing with something to prove too, bro. And you know what I mean? He's a He not a dog? Is that what we're about to do?
No, I get it. He playing in them water moccasins and all that shit, but
them Air Geronimos that he got on.
But he has to guard somebody, bruh.
Yeah,
and these motherfuckers is 6'8".
Sure.
Luka got to defend.
Yeah, he never really do that either.
Like they gonna have to really match up with big motherfuckers, other like real superstars.
Who you think the league is behind though? You think Boston? Yeah. Why?
Producio says it's Boston.
It's a big market. It is a big
market. It's a bigger market than Dallas.
I understand that, but at the...
And they get one more championship than the Lakers.
Yeah, the story is they'll beat the Lakers out. Yeah.
I understand. But also, like I said, the most visible white man is on Dallas. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so I don't think that as hard as they want to market Luka. Yeah.
Especially with the Olympics coming up.
Exactly.
Because then it's Luka, the current NBA champion, versus 100%. the dream team of Steph Curry, LeBron, and KD. And that's definitely their last Olympic run.
Right. So if you believe in conspiracy theory and racial politics in professional sports, put your money on the Dallas Mavericks to make this thing happen.
And then I would add Kyrie to the team just to.
Yeah, exactly. But speaking of blacks beating up whites,
nigga,
what?
Yo, chill the fuck.
I'm just trying to help you segue from topic to topic, right?
From the NBA finals to the WNBA season. That's how you do that one.
Oh, I was talking about Tyson, but yeah, let's roll into that. What?
So Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Last night, the Indiana Fever went up against the Chicago Sky, and during the game,
that's what Caitlin plays for the Fever. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
During the game, Caitlin got a hard hip check by, I forgot what her name is, from the Sky, and so everybody was like, "Oh, look at it, blah, 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 blah," and everybody just beating up on this white woman. It's so sad. And it's like, yo, I think people got to chill this the fuck out. This has become a big discussion now around are people bullying Caitlin Clark because of the fanfare that she's coming to the league with. Now, you cannot take away, and we've talked about this on and off air, you cannot take away from the fact that since she's gotten into the league, WNBA visibility is at an all-time high, right? More people are watching the games and everything, which is what you want to hear. You know, more people are buying jerseys, support, et cetera, et cetera. Mm-hmm. But the fact that people are like, oh man, they just trying to beat up on this little white girl, you know, and it's beginning to be real racial. Like, shut the fuck up. I hate that part because here's the thing. Caitlin talks shit just like every other player. So the fact is she's still a rookie too. You know how these vets, they're not going to let you talk shit no matter how good you are. They going to check your ass. And so she is no different than, does Angel Reese talk shit? Yes. Does anybody else in the league talk shit? Yes. It's just that because the spotlight is on Caitlin Clark, everybody make it seem like, oh, they're trying to bully her. So what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I've been watching sports for, most of my life, and that's just how it go. When you're a rookie, you come in. They used to beat the dog shit out of Jordan.
Man, right? He talks the whole documentary talks about it.
Yeah, like it just is what it is. You come in trying to profess even if it's put on you by external forces like the media or whatever, that you the one, they gonna try you. They try LeBron, they try everybody who came into the league as the one, right? So if you want to be great, don't you just kind of have to deal with that? When this tall ass nigga come walk into our pickup games, he know he about to get at least 7-8 fouls a game. So it's finna happen. It's just finna happen. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You are a resident WNBA expert, Pat. What do you think about?
I mean, it is true. You are a resident WNBA
this expert. Is nigga, the only nigga in the world who's, of all the people who ask me for tickets to shit, he's the only nigga who's ever asked me for Sparks game ticket.
Yes. I love the WNBA.
Yes.
I like that there's even conversations about the WNBA now. But competition is competition. She's a professional athlete. If you're crying about a professional athlete and how they're being treated on the court in the game, you that's how you know somebody weak, because you're making excuses for them.
Right.
Like, it's cool that people are paying attention to it now, or in their idea of that hella people are paying attention to it now. It's been flourishing. It's been going great. Players have been hella raw, and Caitlin Clark has been really, really ass.
Okay, so I know about the hype, but I haven't been watching. So, I mean, what are her numbers looking like? Is she out here like putting up? Is she getting buckets? Like, what's going on?
She's averaging 17 points per game right now.
Okay.
She did have 10 turnovers in her first game.
Man,
she has 7 turnovers in the second game. She be turning the ball over a lot.
Nobody talks about that part though.
And her team, she currently has like a plus minus of minus like 35 on the season. Team is 2-8.
Right. She ain't got no, she got 2 W's. Okay. Like if her stats were matching up, look, I was having this discussion with a homeboy of mine. Like if Caitlin Clark had a double-double or triple-double at 10, 10, and 10 or 10 and 12 getting boards and shit, and then they're getting wins, then it'd be a different ball game. Yeah. But she doing all this and they still losing.
Yeah.
She not even doing all this.
But I'm saying, what is she even doing? Yeah.
It's garbage time. It's like, you getting blown out by 15 or 25.
Yeah.
And you getting a lot of free throws. That's what's up. She's aggressive. I give her that. It's gross to watch. If you watch it, it's very gross to watch.
Is her supporting cast bad though?
Yes.
Okay. You can say that, but she also is contributing to everybody being weak. Like I said, it ain't the team when you do 10 turnovers.
Right, that's when you got 10 turnovers yourself. Yeah.
All right.
And you shooting 1 for 8 from the 3-point line. That ain't your teammates. That's you. So, Well, she gonna get better, but maybe, but fuck all that shit. There's hella raw people in the WNBA.
The Beans 410 says, I agree with Matt Barnes. She should be mad at her team. Somebody needs to be an enforcer.
Yeah, she don't have she don't have a Draymond on her team. Or an Oakley. Yeah, she needs an enforcer on her team. But when people start bullying her, they like, don't worry about it, we got it.
But to Papp's point, don't you got to be putting up star numbers before if you feel the need to do some shit like that?
You're being brought in with the red carpet being rolled out. You're being treated as a star coming in the game. You ain't played it. You hadn't stepped on the court.
I hear all that, but I'm saying though, you still got to deliver, right? And it don't sound to me like she's delivering.
I mean, look.
You know what I mean?
All these turnovers.
People have called her, in fairness, like I said, I'm not somebody who's even watching.
Right.
People have called her the best women's basketball player
ever
of all time before she ever stepped foot in the WNBA.
Look, so you know who before that, the year before, Diana Taurasi was considered that. Yeah. And again, you don't get a Caitlin Clark without a Diana Taurasi. And it's an evolution.
Diana balled the fuck out. Yeah.
It's an evolution, right?
Yeah.
Now, so I'm not taking away anything from Caitlin's skill on the court. But again, you got this trash ass team. You gotta be better than just being the best person on a garbage fucking team.
I mean,
hey, I just don't agree with talking shit. Like, I think that's the problem with her. You can't be talking shit when you getting blown out.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a check you at this point in time. Like, I'm already beaten. Like, you're losing. Why are you even talking to me? You need to figure something else out. And so I know you weak if I'm up by 25 and now you still talking shit. Right. All right, now we can fight.
Shout out Beans 410 says, bro, she getting y'all private flights. She's a star already, which is true.
She's not getting everybody private flights. Her team got private flights to go lose. Maybe they need to be on fucking commercial.
Yeah. It's like a major league. It's the worst team in the league.
I agree with Oversimplified Productions.
Plane pull up.
Oversimplified Productions says, but Candace Parker was better than both though. And that's, look, I go with that. And again, this is only both Reese's and because the comparison is going to consistently be Angel Reese to Caitlin Clark. This is both of their first year in the league, right?
You can't do it. You can't do it.
What?
You can't do it because then this just becomes racial.
Automatically?
What are Angel's numbers looking like?
She got like 11 points. She damn near got like 8 rebounds per game or something. But her team is winning.
Yeah,
or they got like one more win.
Well, then I guess time will tell. But as for right now, we talking about 10 games into the season, and they've only won 2.
Well, that's like a third of the season.
Yeah,
it's not a long season.
How long
bro.
is their season?
It's like 30 games.
Oh shit!
That's it. Their season's done real quick.
They are eliminated from playoff contention. It would seem then.
So like, unless you hit it, because if you're already 2-8, you got to hit second gear now.
Yeah.
And if you can, let's say they go 4-12, then it's a wrap. Because you're not going to be out here making no real statement. So
see, this is how I know you don't watch WNBA, nigga. You don't go from 2-8 to hitting another gear. This is the gear.
Yeah, I was saying, because you got only have 20-something more games. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, how you going to make up the difference?
You only going to get more exhausted.
yeah. You can just win the next 20. That's crazy.
You get a boost.
Yeah. But Carolina Boy 90 says, put them on Spirit. That's hilarious.
That'll motivate shit. We got to be better than this, man. We got to be better than Spirit Airlines.
You got to hustle, though. Like, if you them, it like be like sponsored by Spirit Airlines. Get a bag out of your terrible travel. You know what I mean? Figure it out.
Get a bag out of your terrible.
You're already being subsidized by the NBA as it is. Come on now. Some money at you.
Fair. That's a fair.
Like SLAMMY Jay. Like have some hustle about yourself and do what you gotta do to get this goddamn bread. Should we do SLAMMY Jay t-shirts? Can we do that?
I mean,
that's not a bad merch idea. SLAMMY Jay. They'll make it like I make the bootleg wrestling tees. All right, we moving on. So anyway,
move on.
Go ahead. I'll let you do the segue.
We got shouts out to Queenie. Says Papp is the most loyal WNBA fan on earth.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been a fan for a long time. It's some really good players. I'm telling you, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna be like, damn. This lady that's cooking Caitlin Clark,
yeah,
she good.
Yeah, all right.
She good.
All right.
So
maybe I'll start watching next season.
Yeah, y'all will.
Right.
The Sparks, they got nothing but influencers.
Okay.
They let it take pictures. They also ass on the court too.
All right, well.
So it's
terrible. I remember when the WNBA started and like fucking Lisa Leslie and Rebecca Lobo came to my school in Inglewood, California, to promote that they was fucking. I was
we
like,
playing, y'all want tickets?
I was like, God damn! All right, I've never had professional athletes come nowhere near my fucking middle school. I'll tell you that.
That's hilarious. All right, let's move on. So Mike Tyson was supposed to fight Jake Paul, which has now been postponed due to Mike Tyson having an ulcer incident on a flight.
Yeah.
What is an ulcer incident?
I'm about to try.
Didn't it like flare up and it fucked him all up. He couldn't like.
It fucked him up on the plane. Yeah,
I thought he passed out or something.
Something like that. But he old, right? I mean, the nigga's like,
that's what I've been saying.
Yeah. This is what happens. I'm 40 and I wake up and in all sorts of pain from sleeping. You know what I'm saying? I can only imagine what this nigga's going through training for a fucking fight.
Yeah, my foot hurt right now.
You know what I'm saying? God damn.
So Tyson said he was feeling 100%. I'm trying to see. They just said it was a. Yeah.
I love Mike Tyson, but you can't believe what Mike Tyson said.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I'm not gonna hurt you. I mean no harm.
He trying to get paid.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So this is what the statement said. He became nauseous and dizzy due to an ulcer flare-up 30 minutes before landing. And so that is all I'm reading on that. But once he tweeted that he was feeling great, but the doctor said he should only do light training for the next couple of weeks, which were the weeks leading up to the fight. So that's why they put it off. This is what he said on his announcement. He said, I want to thank my fans around the world. Excuse me.
Did you just break into the Mike Tyson accent on accident?
I want to thank my fans around the world for their support and understanding this time. Unfortunately, due to my ulcer flare-up, I've also been advised by my doctors to like my training for a few weeks to rest and recover.
So have they set a new date yet?
No, not yet. No, wait a second.
All right.
My body is better overall safe than it's been since the 1990s, and I'll be back to my full training schedule soon. Jake Paul, this may have bought you some time, but in the end, you'll still be knocked out of boxing for good. I appreciate everyone's patience, and I can't wait to deliver an unforgettable performance for later this year.
Well, I mean, are you excited about this bout or no?
So here's the thing. Jake Paul's 31. Mike Tyson will turn 58 this month.
Sheesh.
this
Again, y'all
month?
looking forward to it?
Yeah, it's gonna be something that we all remember for the rest of our lives. Now that I heard that, I do not believe that Mike Tyson actually had an ulcer incident. I know that man to do a lot of drugs. So I think he had 30 minutes before his flight landed, that man pops up during that flight meal. He kicked in. He was like, oh, I feel dizzy.
I'm dizzy. Yo, oh my God, what'd you have? Somebody gave me a cookie and a brownie, and when I took it, it just took my system up.
Oh, man.
So yeah, Mike Tyson, the fight's gonna be postponed to later this year. And so hopefully we'll get the thing from Netflix to do it live.
Yeah.
And Mike Tyson says this is what the people want. They want. And Jake Paul, all he does, Jake Paul's record is just trash at this because it's like he's I think he's like undefeated or
whatever.
whatever.
He's not undefeated. Right? He lost to Tommy Fury.
Yeah, one loss. But he beat Roy Jones Jr. in an exhibition.
No, he didn't fight Roy Jones Jr.
Huh?
He didn't fight Roy Jones. Tyson did.
Excuse me. Sorry, Tyson did. But yeah.
Saying Tyson.
He was read level, the same as Tyson's right now.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I apologize. I was reading the wrong thing. This is my bad.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's all a big circus spectacle anyway. It ain't, it ain't serious for real. Ain't no titles on the line, ain't no records affected. It's an exhibition.
Here's the question. Who knows? But the question has always been with this. Should Jake Paul fuck around and win? What does that do for Tyson's record or career? His legacy, shall I say? Legacy.
What are you talking about? All boxers fight way past their age. You gotta get knocked the fuck out of boxing.
Yeah. And he had already had his ass beat several times at this point. Like, everybody only wants to remember vicious Iron Mike from the 90s. That's what people remember. That's how he's always going to be remembered, and it's never going to be tainted. He was that badass. Shout out to David Taylor, who made the observation that Mike Tyson was so fucking scary. He is the only nigga in the world to have a video game where he's the final villain. Nigga, like, that's fucking crazy, okay? But
you fight all these other random ass niggas.
Every other video game, you the hero.
To try to beat Mike Tyson.
But if Mike Tyson punch out, you gotta fight Mike Tyson at the end. That's crazy.
And you like, fuck.
Yes, it. God damn.
Because you already had a hard time. Niggas got, I beat Glass Joe. I got past Ball Bull.
It's crazy.
You get out, you're like, who's up next? Shit. Mike Tyson. Fuck me.
Oof. But speaking of colons getting fucked up, it's Pride Week, Jay. So let's silence what? It's on the topic sheet.
You put that up there, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't put that up there.
Yes, you did.
Slammy Jay's zesty songs.
Come on.
Fucking hell.
Get it, yeah. Get into it. Dive in. To the next topic.
So it's Pride Month.
Yeah.
Shouts out to all the members of the LGBTQ.
Shout out.
To all y'all. Live your truth. Do what you gotta do. Everybody like, hey, yeah.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Deontay Wilder who got his ass beat.
I told everybody, I was like, yo, I watch boxing. Yeah, this Chinese nigga is a problem.
Yeah.
There's a ringside camera view of him getting knocked down, and you just see his face like
the fact that he was mad at the ref.
For getting knocked.
He got punched and was like, hey man, why you let this nigga hit me? Like spun around.
That's hilarious.
So it's
Pride Week.
Pride Month.
Shit.
And so you brought up
it's a parade week.
It's a what?
It's a parade week is why.
Yeah. You brought up the zestiest songs and rap lyrics.
Well, because we did this once before.
Yes, we did. I was thinking about that.
I was like, Papp wasn't here. And I know that there's a lot of pause-worthy moments in rap music. And there's some famous ones. The few that we had covered before. Did you just Google something?
Oh, I Googled a whole bunch. Because seriously, this is a very
already in his search history.
Yeah.
I Googled like just questionable lyrics and shit. So like just in general, this is just a random lyric. It's Iggy Azalea, which that's questionable in itself. She has a lyric that says, "When the relay starts, I'm a runaway slave. Master."
Oh, well, wait a minute. What's that got to do with?
I know. I just said I got
zesty.
Yeah.
You know what zesty
That
is?
sounds like a Drake lyric, not a not a zesty lyric.
Wait, I had that. Hold on, let me pull it. Damn it.
You know what I mean? The one that always sticks out to me is
Oh, yeah, here you go.
Fucking no, what is it? Rockstar by NERD, and it's like, yeah, guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys, and it's like, yo, what the hell are you talking about, for real?
So there's another from lap dance. People, it's a basic line, and I dare a motherfucker to come in my face. But you know what that means.
Yeah.
Sheik Luch got one from Good Love. He say, now I'm in the club, no VIP. I'm down low where every last hoodlum be. I feel baby boy trying to ice grill me. Walk up to him, no nice and polite. Let him know it's real. Lift up the shirt light. I'm gonna let it off because I ain't trying to fight.
I mean, that sounds like some jail shit going on. Right,
so this is crack.
Lyrics.
Shout out to Crack for this list. They broke it down. They said what he's probably saying.
Yeah.
So I'm in the club, right? And I mean, in the club, not up in VIP or some weak stuff anyway. Anyway, I'm walking around and I see this dude eyeing me. So I walk over to him. I'm like, hello, sir. I'm not here for the fisticuffs, but I will shoot you with my gun.
This is a Chat GPT explanation.
So that's what seems like they did. So what we like to think he's saying, so I'm in the club. I'm on the down low. I think you know what that means. Anyway, I see this guy checking me out. So I walk up to him. I'm kind of shy around dudes. I really didn't know what to say. So
I just gay or the explanation.
This is what they think he's saying like that. So these two different things.
JP runs this, DJ Quick, dollars and cents. Yeah. There's literally a lyric where he says, I've never had my dick sucked by a man before, but you're going to be the first, you little bitch asshole. And I'm like, they would say shit like that to each other in the 90s, though.
Cannabis on second round knockout.
Oh, yeah.
You might got more cash than me, but you ain't got the skills to eat a nigga's ass like me.
Yeah, sir.
Hey, fam.
Yeah, that was the last time we heard from him.
Yeah. That was the last time cannabis was interesting.
Think my favorite one. Birdman. I like to fuck him in the ass while he beat up the pussy. That is wild. He's just rapping about double penetration.
Yeah.
Mac Dre and Back in the Hood.
Maybe double penetration.
Maybe, right.
Shaft to shaft.
Mac Dre said, this is from Back in the Hood. He said, I need some cock hella bad. I need to be free. Said he dreaming about wrecking guts and cock. Lay on my bunk busting nuts and socks.
See, now hold on. So it must be stated that back in the day, in the black community, cock was vagina, not dick. This is true. But think about the lyric, the Snoop Dogg lyric, and when I bust my nut, I'm raising up out the cock. Or Ice Cube at one point say, West Side, busting hairy cock. They're not talking about fucking other dicks. You know what I mean?
L Boogie, are you talking about the Biggie bar where you say, "Pussy so good, I suck your daddy's dick"?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah. You be like, all right, man.
See, I got a lyric from Get Loose. He say, "Taking cum in the face." Yeah, I like it like that.
I mean, the song is called "Get Loose."
Yeah,
this crazy.
DMX and Party Up in here. Say all your men's up in the jail before suck my dick.
All right.
We know that.
Well, again, yeah. But yeah, shout out to our friends in the community for their Pride Month. It's also Men's Mental Health
Awareness Month. It's a military awareness month.
So we'll celebrate you.
Shut the fuck up. We got to get out of here.
I mean, these are all very connected. Military Month, Men's Mental Awareness Month, and Pride Month all happening together. It makes sense to me.
Be who you
That's
are.
Right.
Tell people how to find you, Nick.
All that you can be.
Why'd you say it so? How can they find you, Chris?
Chris_please on all things social media, and be buying materials for Wrestling Ring to help out my nigga.
Papp.
Papp MF Johnson on all the social medias. Check me out. I'm gonna be at the Hollywood Improv tonight for Cozy Energy at 7 p.m. And yeah, go check out my Comedy Central shit. And smoke Maxwell's Farms.
Hey yo,
Mr. J Washington on the platforms this week. Where I'm at the Comedy Store on the 3rd tomorrow. If you're there, main room of that, and then I got a bunch of other stuff during the week. If you're in Chattanooga, Tennessee, I'll be out there August 23rd, 24th. DC, I'll be out there second week of July. I'm waiting on the official announcement to come out, so just make plans for that. And a whole lot more, man. But listen, the NAAN show, the NAANcast. This is what it is.
Official.
It's official. Well, thank you to everybody who was listening, who was rocking with us live in the chat, man. We see all of y'all. We appreciate y'all. Everybody who super chatted. If you're watching this later, you can send a super thanks. Show the support and show the love, man, to our producer and Pettycast Studios, man. We appreciate all y'all. We'll holler at y'all next week. Till then, we out here. Peace.